Good morning everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'll be sharing with you the 10 colours that I loved in 2024. Now some of the colours are colours that I discovered in 2024 and some of the colours are not. Some of the colours are colours that I rediscovered and I fell in love with them all over again. I'll be swatching them out for you in my Bao Hong 100% cotton sketchbook, and I did a little layout, a special layout for today. Just open the sketchbook so that you can see what I prepared. For those of you that watched my 2023 video, you'll remember that you might remember that I swatched the colours by painting trees. This year I wanted to do something different, so I drew houses. I drew tiny little houses and they get crazier as I go on. So this side is a little bit more crazy. I started getting a little bit, carried away here. You'll see whilst I colour in the houses that they do become a little bit more eccentric as I draw on. So I'll be colouring in these houses. More specifically, I will be colouring in the roofs of the houses, maybe the trees. I'll see how it goes. This is going to be a surprise to me as it is to you because I'm not really sure how I'm going to do this yet. So let's begin with the first colour that I fell in love with in 2024. Okay, so here's my palette, and the first colour that I'll be swatching for you is my favourite violet, my favourite purple, and it is an essay colour. It is called Juniper, and I just absolutely adore this colour. Let's see, let's just add some water. So I'm going to start by colouring in our first house. Essay is a brand of handmade watercolours, and I'll add a link in the description below to where you can purchase them from. They are beautiful colours, absolutely gorgeous colours. I love them, and they are a joy to work with. I have a few favourites from Essay. Maybe I should make a video of my favourites from their brand. It's going to be biased because what's my favourite, it doesn't mean that it's going to be your favourite, but what colours I really enjoyed. Okay, so that you can see is it's a red leaning purple, and again, for those of you who may have seen older videos from me, you might remember that I really was looking for a aubergine colour, and I think this is the closest that I've ever got to it. Okay, so what should I do here? I should probably just colour that in as well. By the way, the brush that I'm using is my number 2 Da Vinci brush, the one that I usually use in my videos. It's a series 35 Maestro Kolinsky brush. It's just such a beautiful colour. Okay. Oh dear. So alas, my camera froze. Well, my phone froze and my camera froze. So yeah, yeah, it didn't capture when I was showing you this colour, which is pear green, which is a beautiful colour by Red Clover Meadow. It's one of my favourite light, airy greens. It is very warm, it is translucent, but it also has opacity to it. So you can build up the layers and build up the opacity and give what you're painting value using it. And I really love it. I love colours like that. And I love this green by Red Clover Meadow. I'll also link Red Clover Meadow down below so that you can visit their site. They're really lovely and they make handmade watercolours as well. Next we have one that I rediscovered. Now this is a colour that I was humming and hawing to include because it is a discontinued colour. It is quinacridone burnt scarlet and the pigment number for this is PR206. However, it is discontinued as of 2023, I believe, but Daniel Smith is still selling it. I think they must have a lot of stock because it's been like discontinued for a year now, over a year. And it's such a glorious colour. And if you don't want to miss out on this colour, buy it now, because I think that it, you know, at some point the stock is not going to last. It's going to run out. Maybe it won't. Maybe they've got like warehouses full of it. I don't know. It is a gloriously beautiful colour. I love it. I'll just swatch it for you. This is translucent colour, transparent, and it is a reddish, a very heavily reddish brown. It is so beautiful. I think I'm going to buy some more just to make sure that I have enough for my lifetime. It is beautiful. It is a beautiful, beautiful colour. Let's do the tree. Let's do a little bit different with the tree. Let's go up there, just down there. Yeah. Don't know if I'm going to be able to. Yeah, that's fine. I was going to thinking that it doesn't have much opacity, but I think I'll be fine. Just doing the tree like that. It's fine. And I'll just apply the colour underneath. I did love drawing these little houses, but by the next page I was starting to run out of ideas. So yeah, I went a little bit eccentric, as you will see. My goodness, I have splattered on the other page so much. I apologise, because when you're going to see it, it's going to be full of splatters. Maybe I should put some paper on there. I've got some tissue paper. I don't need to splatter it any more than it is. Okay, so yes, that is Quinacridone Burnt Scarlet by Daniel Smith. Now, the next colour is a colour that is a very, very new colour. It is a colour by Deep Deep Light. It is called Acorn Rust, and it is included in their new palette called The Soul of the Oak. It is a beautiful palette. It is very autumny. Yeah, it's very autumnal. And I love all the colours in that palette, but I especially love this. And you'll see why I love it. It's beautiful. It is so beautiful because you have this almost ochre colour reddish undertone. It's almost like a quinacridone gold, and it's a quinacridone gold that separates into gold and reddish hues. It's beautiful, especially for autumn leaves and things like that. Beautiful colour. Okay. I'm very loosely colouring these in because it would take forever to actually go in with details and add other colours and everything and build values. So I'm not doing that on this video, just showing you what the colours look like. And I could really use my Tintoretto brush, but it's not here at the moment, so I'm just going to use this. And there. Moving on to our next colour, and that is a colour by Roman Schmall, and it's a colour that I have been using quite a lot this year. It is called Aquarius Green. This is a green. And it is a very rich mossy green. Look at that green, it's gorgeous. My only gripe with it is that it doesn't dry as saturated, but when it's wet it's glorious. It dries a little bit more desaturated than that. We'll see how it dries here, because I usually use it on hot pressed paper and this is cold pressed. Maybe it dries a bit different on this. So beautiful though. I'm going to have to start thinking of what theme to have for next year, if if I'm well enough and I'm still here and doing the thing, which I hope I will be. What theme I would choose, because I'm doing houses. Last year I did trees. I actually considered, and then I thought maybe that's a bit too crazy, doing girls and doing their hairstyles with colours. And then I thought, no, maybe that's just a tad too crazy. But who knows, maybe next year I'll be braver. Okay, I'll leave it there. I'll leave the tree as well. Should I do the tree? Let's do the tree. It's fine. Now the next colour is a deep light colour again, and it is a colour that I discovered in 2024 because I hadn't tried it before. It is a colour called Potter's Pink, and it is Deep Lights Potter's Pink, and it is beautiful. It is so granulating. Let me show you what it can do. Look at that. Almost no effort to lift that, and you usually have problems with pots of pink. And I didn't pre-wet the palette this time, which is what I usually do, but today I didn't. Forgot. I'm so excited to show you the colours. I'm going to add a little bit underneath here. Beautiful colour. Should I do the bunting underneath here or not? Maybe not. Maybe that's going to be a little bit too time consuming. Let's just do that. Okay, so those are our first 6 colours. Now we're going to move on to the splattered page next door. Let's move this. And we have 4 left. And my next colour is by Winsor & Newton. And this is a colour which I think it's one of the blues that I look at and go, oh my goodness, that is just so wow. And if you know anything about me, if you've seen other videos, you'll probably have heard me say that I really like blues that are violet leaning. Well, this colour, Smalt, also known as Dumont's Blue, is a violet because its pigment number is PV15. However, it's a violet that is strongly leaning towards blue. So it's blue but violet, and you'll see what I mean when I swatch it. Oh my goodness, this reminds me of lapis lazuli, which I saw on paintings when I was in Italy. But it's just so beautiful, and it granulates. So this is an ultramarine violet, but it's so blue. It's beautiful. So beautiful. The little houses here. If you haven't tried this colour and you like blues that are violet leaning like I am, it is worth the investment because it's just so beautiful. So lovely. And it mixes very well. It granulates. It is staining, but I can forgive it that. Oh, I forgot to do the tree. I'm going straight down below here. Doing the underneath. Beautiful. Okay. And our tree. And this is where I got a little bit carried away. I don't know what kind of house this is. It is on wheels, like the other one I did over here, but it has two wheels, and it has a birdhouse on the back, and I really don't know what kind of creature lives here, but maybe we should knock on the door and find out. Okay, so the next colour is one that I love. It's called Sodalite, and it is by Daniel Smith. It is one of my favourite mineral colours by Daniel Smith. It is a beautiful grey, beautiful granulating grey. Not weak at all, as some mineral colours can be. Really gorgeous colour. Excuse my splatterings on top. There we go. I feel that the little birdhouse at the end should have been a different colour, but I'm not going to spoil everything because I have it doing everything in monochrome. So I desperately wanted to do it in pink or something, but blue, but I won't. Look at it's so beautiful. I love this colour so much. Yeah, look at how it moves on the page beautifully. Okay. And we're getting wackier and wackier. Now we have a teapot house, which I've been drawing quite a few teapot houses, and I thought, why not include a teapot house in this collection of drawings? So I'll be colouring this little teapot house with another favourite of mine from Deep Deep Light, which is called Gerda's Pink. I love warm pinks, and I really love this one especially. Trying to pick up the colour there. So lovely, so lovely. Oh, it might be beginning to rain. If you hear rain, I apologise. Here we go. And let's do the dots pink on top, because why not? Okay. And some colourful leaves on our trees, our little happy trees, as Bob Ross would say. Though I don't think I could make trees as happy as Bob Ross, ever, because he had the happiest trees. Okay, let's put some of that on top. Good as pink. Look, it's so beautiful. So, so beautiful. And especially with the soda light. Oh, lovely. I was between putting this in and quinacridone coral. No, what's it called? Quinacridone cherry, I think. Is it cherry? By Roman Schmall. And I opted for this one because I think this has more character. Though I do love them both and I use them both a lot, so this is so pretty. And our last colour is another mineral colour, and it is by Essay, and it is their Lapis Lazuli, which is beautiful. I love it. It is a grey blue, but it reminds me so much of the skies here, especially in winter when we've got blue skies. They become like the grey bluish skies. And it has beautiful granulation. It's a beautiful colour. Yeah. It's a baby blue almost, but a more grown up baby blue, if that makes sense. It's beautiful. Let's do the underneath. And maybe we should put a few just on the tree, just a few leaves. Okay. Oh, I haven't done those two underneath. And I'm going to just add some of the blue around the moon or sun there. So those are the colours that I chose for my favourites of 2024. I have more. I have loads more colours that I love, and it was very difficult to choose these because I kept taking out and putting in colours, and I thought, no, this is becoming silly. I need to just put them in, just swatch them out one last time, and if they resonate with me as the favourites for 2024, I'll just do it and stop second guessing myself. But yeah, these are all glorious colours. I would recommend all of these colours. They are so beautiful. I love them all. So a recap, we have Juniper by Essay. We have Pear Green by Red Clover Meadow. We have Quinacridone Burnt Scarlet by Daniel Smith. Acorn Rust, beautiful, by Deep Deep Light. We have Aquarius Green by Roman Schmall. Potter's Pink by Deep Deep Light. We have Smalt by Winsor & Newton. Soda Light by Daniel Smith. Gerda's Pink by Deep Deep Light. And Lapis Lazuli by Essay. I don't know. I think this is the last video I'll be doing for 2024. I'm not sure. But just in case it is, I wanted to thank you all for being so supportive and showing me such kindness and affection and love and support and everything. But I'm very, very grateful to you all for sticking with me and being here with me and supporting me. It means the world to me, and I love you guys. I'm not going to say my awkward bit today. I'm just going to leave you with my little bit about hope. This time of year is quite difficult for many people, me included. And I know that especially around Christmas and New Year's Day and all these events, for some of us it can be very lonely, and it can highlight the people that are missing in our lives. I'm not saying you should do this, but the way I deal with it is that I have like an ornament on the tree that reminds me of them, or I do a decoration for them, or I speak to them a lot during this time of year. Do whatever you need to get through this time, whatever feels more comfortable to you, and don't feel bad about taking care of yourself. I say this because sometimes I do feel bad about taking care of myself. Just don't feel guilty about it. Do whatever you need to do to get through this. Drawing and painting I would recommend, but I know that's not for all. Just do something that will just bring you peace. Whatever you do, do not let go of hope, and do not let go of your dreams for the future and life in general. Just stay strong as you can. I will be there. I guarantee you I will be there holding on to hope with you, right there. And my goodness, I don't want this to sound very cheesy, and I know it's going to come across about very cheesy, but I do love you guys, and I just want you to be safe and be well and be kind to yourselves, and never to give up hope. If you need someone to tell you that, I just wanted to say that. I hope that wasn't too cheesy. So I'm going to leave you here. I may have a new video before the new year. I do not know. I have got like a little mini Black Friday haul that I did, very small, that I thought I might do, but we'll see if I'll do that, or I'll do that in January. I am rambling now. I just want to say I love you guys. Keep safe, keep creative, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye for now. Bye. Bye.